Hi again, everyone. Well, I'm Seth, coming to you from the Kenwood Training Department, and as you can see, we're putting together a series of how-to training videos. Well, today I've got the new GPS integrated DRV-410 dashboard camera, so I'd like to open up the box and show you what's inside. Okay, so first here we're going to have the instruction manual. Okay, next we're going to have the Kenwood warranty card. And now this is going to be our micro SD card and micro SD card adapter. Now the unit includes an 8 GB micro SD card. However, if you'd like to have more recording history, you can purchase and insert up to a 32 GB micro SD card, but no reason to. Unless you want to actively use the unit, have more recording history, the unit will always constantly over-record, so virtually maintenance-free. So the choice is yours, whichever route you'd like to go. Now we do have some different ways in which you can wire up the unit for power. This first harness that's included is going to be the hardwire harness. So a nice snap-in locking connector. On the other side, you're going to notice that there is a yellow constant wire, a red 12-volt switched wire, and then a black ground wire. This style of harness will allow for a nice, clean installation, and it will also get you the benefit of having the parked incident recording. So what that means is that if your vehicle is parked, it gets an impact, the camera has the ability to turn on and then start recording because it has that constant connection. Now, alternatively, we do have another style of connector for power, and this is just going to use a traditional 12-volt power socket. Now, what's very, very important to differentiate between the two is if your vehicle has switched power, then when you turn the key off, your camera itself will turn off as well. However, if your 12-volt socket or cigarette socket in the vehicle is wired to constant power, then when you turn your key off, the unit itself is not going to turn off. You have to manually turn it off, otherwise it's going to drain your battery down. So this may be good if you want to be able to unplug and plug the unit back in, or be able to do something else that may be specific to your situation. But the most recommended route to go, if you can, is to use this hardwire harness. So not only a nice clean installation, but you'll also get that benefit of parked incident recording. Okay, so next we're going to have the mounting tab. So the mounting tab that's included has double-sided tape right here to mount to the windshield. So you may have seen other cameras on the market. Some have a suction cup mount, some have this double-sided tape. And of course there's pros and cons to each style. However, the most important thing to us at Kenwood was to have the best in video playback. With our Super HD picture quality, that's just what you get. If you need to actually review an event that happened, if something actually did happen, you're going to be able to have that Super HD, so the best in picture quality. Being able to review whatever happened and see very, very clearly the events that occurred. Maybe it's that you need to see a license plate or a sign in the distance. Having the best of the best in that picture quality is what truly counts. So having this mount, the double-sided tape, allows it to sit firmly on the windshield, not vibrate and move around like the suction cups can do. Also, with those suction cups, after a period of time, they're subject to fall down, and that's the last thing that we'd want to have happen. Now, something else that's really great about this mount is that you're going to notice is that it has this slide right here to be able to unscrew, to be able to turn it around. So let's say that it's mounted to your windshield facing forward. If you'd like to turn it to face the inside of the vehicle to record the inside, you can simply just turn it around. So very, very simple to do, and then you can lock it right back into place. So we'll look at that a little bit closer in a few moments. All right, now we've got the camera itself. Okay, so let's take a look at this camera. So the front camera, of course, front portion is going to be the lens. So that's the camera itself, the lens right there. Now next to that, that's going to be your speaker. So the speaker is going to allow for your collision avoidance features, which again we'll talk about in a moment, or other audible alerts to sound through. Okay, moving to the side, you're going to notice this is where you insert your micro SD card. So easy to insert right into there. All right, and down at the bottom, you're going to see the status indicator light. And next to that, you're going to see something that says REC, or the back button. So the unit itself will continuously record. However, if you press this button, it will switch to a manual recording mode. So it offers some other functions like a back function, but if you push and hold it, it will always go back to that continuous recording mode. Okay, moving this direction, you're going to see the down arrow itself and the camera icon. So this camera icon will allow you to simply push that button and it will take a picture right there. It also doubles as a forward button in the menu and a few other functions. Directly above that is going to be the microphone, so it allows it to record the audio. Right above that is a menu, OK, and the power button, so a multifunction. Maybe it's pressing OK or enter in a menu, or if you push and hold the button, it will manually power the unit on and off. So if you were using this style of power plug with that 12-volt socket and you have a constant style connection, this is where you would push and hold to power the unit off and on manually. And then above that is an up arrow, so that would be a rewind function or up or down function in the menu itself, depending on where you're at in the menu. Okay, next to that is a 1.5-inch screen. So there's many different sizes of screens that are on the marketplace. However, the most important thing to us was to have a small screen that did not intrude upon your view. The last thing you want is a large camera taking over the most important thing, which is being able to see what's in front of you. So we have a nice small screen. However, it does allow you to be able to review events that happened. So we have our Drive Reviewer software available on our website for a nice large screen view. But if you're in your car and you need to quickly review an event, or you're going through your setup procedure, you do have a nice, easy to read display there. Okay, and now the top of this unit, you're going to notice this right here is where you plug the power harness into. So I'll go ahead and plug one right in here. You'll notice it just snaps and locks into place. Then there's a little tab. If you'd like to push down, you can pull up to remove the power harness. And then above that, this is going to be where you actually apply the mounting tab. So this simply just pushes right here, slides on, and then snaps into place. So nice locking connector. Now what's really great about this mount, as we talked about just a few moments ago, is it can be facing the windshield just like this, lock it into place so it doesn't move, no blurry images, no vibrating images, just a perfectly clear image. Then, if you'd like to unscrew this, you can simply just turn the camera around and it could face the interior of the vehicle, possibly one of the sides, depending upon what you're trying to monitor. Once you've locked it into place, you're good to go. So, with this dashboard camera, you're also going to notice that it has some additional features. So, of course, the most important thing is being able to review an event. Maybe you've been a victim of insurance fraud in the past and you want to be able to prove your side of the story. Or maybe you want to monitor the driving habits of your children. Or possibly you're an employer, you've got a fleet of vehicles, you want to be able to monitor the habits of those employees, see what the vehicle's doing, monitor its location. So a realm of possibilities. Now, besides those functions, you also have some additional added benefits. So the first one is the parked incident recording that we talked about a little bit ago. So again, parked incident recording, vehicle is parked, you've got the hardwire connection installed, vehicle gets an impact, the unit's going to turn on and it's going to start recording automatically. Now the next function is going to be collision avoidance. So if you get too close to a vehicle, it will give you an audible tone and alert you that you're getting too close to that vehicle. As an added benefit, it works in reverse as well. So let's say you're sitting at a stoplight, maybe you become distracted, and the car in front of you has gone Well, if that car in front of you leaves you and you don't start moving, it will also alert you that, hey, it's time to go. So some nice features there. And one additional is going to be lane departure. So in case you veer out of a lane, it has the ability to also alert you that you are veering out of that lane. Now, these additional features, you can turn them off, you can turn them on. Use them if you'd like, but you don't have to. They're simply optional features. Again, the most important thing is to realize that a dashboard camera, you want to have it to be able to review an event if an event actually occurs. Hopefully nothing ever will, but if it does, we want to be able to give you the best chance to have the best in video playback. So again, my name's Seth, coming to you from the Kenwood Training Department. This was the Kenwood DRV-410 GPS integrated dashboard camera, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time.